Gotta make sure I can lift those comic boxes. Gotta make sure I can lift those comic boxes. Gotta make sure I can lift those comic boxes. Now lift the long boxes. But what I won't do to lift the long boxes. Gotta, gotta, gotta lift the long boxes. Hey, thanks for watching 4Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and hey, that was real legit. You know, I mean, look at that, how high this shelf is right here. I have to lift boxes up there. Any of you who have these shelves, you know how that is, and so I need all the exercise in that area I can get. But yeah, you'll have to excuse the pride of a 52-year-old man who can still do that when his 15-year-old son can't. So, you know, however long that lasts, who knows? But thanks for indulging my pride just a little bit. Hey, I just wanted to share a small comic haul because here's the thing. I can't walk into a store with dollar comics, in this case, another vintage stock, Joplin's big vintage stock, the one in the mall. I can't walk into a place with dollar boxes and not walk out with at least a few dollar comics. I spent $5. That's it. And so I've got $5 comics here that I want to share with you, and I'll just share the reasons why I got them as I share them with you, okay? So the first one, this is not even a first appearance, okay? But this is Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters #1. The Eclipse, I believe this would be volume 2. I don't even know. The Eclipse series, and I don't even know if that was a limited series or a non-limited series. But there's just, I bought it for the cover. And you can probably look at that cover and tell me a reason or two why I bought it. But let me tell you why I bought it. I bought it, first of all, because this is a Stan Sakai cover. I mean, Stan Sakai, creator of one of the most well-known animals in comics, and that is Usagi Yojimbo, okay? And by the way, I have my local comic shop owner, Mike McCormick. I used to love the way he said Usagi. I'm not even going to try to do it, but I haven't heard him say it in years, but he used to cry it out. Kind of a wailing, kind of a longing wail, Usagi, you know, and I can't do it. But anyway, that's one reason, because it's a great Stan Sakai cover. You know, I'd like to see every funny animal group or character or group of characters. I'd like to see them roll out these, just like maybe some one-shots, just to see Stan Sakai do the covers and maybe the interiors as well. But anyway, you can't beat it, because when you see that, you can kind of imagine what would happen if Usagi Yojimbo met the radioactive hamsters. So anyway, that was the first reason. Second reason is, and I don't know why this is, but Burger Boy is on that cover. And so go figure. I guess, I mean, isn't that Burger Boy, or is that some Japanese hero I don't know about? Sure looks like Burger Boy to me, and some of you older guys will know who I'm talking about when I say Burger Boy. I think I'm saying it right. Anyway, who knows? But anyway, mainly the Stan Sakai cover. Great stuff. All right. Then I also found this, a free comic book day comic, The Dark Age. This is as far as I can tell, a futuristic, obviously, cover or a comic book property, and it's a story about, you know, after some type of nuclear war or some type of natural disaster, who knows. I seem to remember, though, a story about at one point this being very popular, or a popular book, but I got it for the cover. The cover is striking and frightening, and you know, you see the Washington Monument there, and you know, just and this thing looks like, you know, things are back to you know, almost Stone Age, as he's wearing a shield on his back he was at one time a Route 66 sign. He's got a spear. He's got a Viking helmet there. Something about that cover, the coloring and everything just drew me to it. And for $1, I thought, yeah, I'll give it a try. Okay, so there's that. Then now this is a great series from Eagle Comics back in the 80s, and I didn't have issue 5, and I'm still going and trying to get the whole series. But Robo Hunter. Robo Hunter was a fun series about a guy who hunts robots, but he's also got a little robot sidekick. But the writing is great. It's fun, but what always got me, I always enjoyed was the Ian Gibson art, and just some fun, detailed, but not totally buried in realism. Kind of, I shouldn't use that word buried, but not totally steeped in realism style, because he did draw sometimes comical robots, but great stuff there and just a lot of fun. If you've never read any Robo Hunter, I highly recommend it. Go out there and find it. I don't want to give too much away, but it is just one of those comics that is fun. It is fun to look at, and it's fun to follow the action along, and there's lots of action. And so anyway, they're not the easiest. Lots of Eagle comics are not the easiest to find in dollar boxes. And I tend to think that was because either print run was lower, or they had very loyal readership who didn't give them up, or both. Okay. All right. You know what? I said 5. There's 5. Okay, I did 3. Now, I'm going to take the dollar sticker off of this one because I'm going to make a point about this particular comic. Now, I already had the first issue of this series. And, okay, dollar sticker didn't want to come off. I'm just going to take it out of the bag. This is back, this is a book from 1994. They were doing variant covers, but not to the degree that they are today. I think we can agree on that. They were doing variant covers, but I have this issue. I didn't realize it had 2 covers. And so what this is Team 7, #1, with an almost variant cover there. Now, the sticker in the bag went over the Team 7 right there, and you can see how light that is anyway and how small. And so when I first saw it, it kind of looked like that, and I thought, oh my goodness, that's a virgin cover. And I like virgin covers. I like covers that there's nothing there to obstruct from the art, I should say. The art is abstract, perhaps, I don't know. But anyway, love that cover, and I thought, hey, that's worth having, just because I kind of like the stories, I kind of like the characters, and I liked the cover. But mainly the cover. That was the primary thing. And it was a Whilce Portacio cover, so that's worth it as well. Okay, and then I picked up another. I love when I can find. Y'all know me. I like comics history, and whenever I can find like a trade magazine, a comic news magazine in the dollar boxes, I pick them up. Especially things like Amazing Heroes or Comics Interview, and this is Comics Interview number 55, and talks about the Southern Knights in there, which I've never read a single panel of Southern Knights, so I have no idea how good it actually was. But I picked this up because specifically because it had a story on here called "The Rise and Fall of Pacific Comics." Pacific Comics was an interesting company. They did some interesting things. They didn't last real long, but while they were there, they put out some neat stuff. And this is the rise and oh, pardon me. Rise and Fall of Pacific Comics, Steve Shane's How He Gambled and Lost. Now, that's a provocative title, so I thought just for that, it's worth it. But also has some Knights and Thieves material in there, Henry Vogel stuff, Dragons, Mutants, and Superheroes, Willie Peppers, Super Artist. I've never even heard of Willie Peppers. Anybody out there heard of Willie Peppers? So here's the thing. When you pick these up, not only can you find interesting articles, but you can still learn a thing or two. Even us old comics guys, old comics curmudgeons, we can learn a thing or two, and we don't know everything about comics out there. So we're still learning. What we want to do, though, is we want to pass that stuff on to the younger generation. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to show you. But anyway, no, it's been a pretty productive evening, because I'm doing the video, and I want to send a thank you out to Night Tiger. Thanks, Michael, for letting me be a part of, I think it's part 3 of the First Ladies of Comics. It's 3 or 4, I don't remember, but I got to do some narration, wrapped that up tonight, and I've sent that on its way, Michael, so by email. So thank you for that opportunity. Can't wait for that to come out. Anyway, that's it for now, and thanks for watching 4 Color Commentary, and we'll see you next video.